Hello viewers, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Also, click on the bell icon so that you get the latest information about the videos that are uploaded. Hello students, welcome back to the new video. In this video, we are going to continue chapter number 16, Light. In today's session, we will discuss about defects of eye and care of eye. First of all, we will discuss about defects of eye. If we do not take proper care of our eyes, there can arise some defects in our normal vision. A normal eye can see from a distance of 25 cm to infinity. However, with improper reading habits, watching television up close, or reading books by keeping it close to our eyes, we strain our eyes and this can lead to defects. So, if we take proper care of our eyes, then a normal eye can see from a distance of 25 cm to infinity. But if we do not take proper care, there can arise some defects. Which are the habits that can cause the defects in our eyes? Like reading, improper reading habits. If we watch television very close or reading books by keeping it very close to our eyes, we can strain our eyes, which may lead to defects. The common defects are myopia or short-sightedness and hypermetropia or long-sightedness. First we will see about myopia. In this defect, a person can see nearby objects but cannot see distant objects clearly. So what is myopia? It is a defect of the eye in which a person can see the nearby objects but cannot see the distant objects clearly. This is the diagram showing the myopia in which the image is formed in front of the retina. So this can be corrected using a concave lens as shown in the figure. By using a concave lens of proper focal length, it can be corrected and made the image on the retina. The next defect is hypermetropia. In this defect, a person cannot see nearby objects clearly but can see faraway objects. This defect can be corrected by using convex lens of appropriate power. So here in hypermetropia, the image is formed behind the retina. Therefore, by using the convex lens of appropriate power, we can make the image fall on the retina and correct the defect. This is the diagram showing the hypermetropia and the convex lens used to correct the defect and make the image fall on the retina. The third defect is cataract. It is another defect of the eyes that generally occurs at the old age. In this disease, the lens of the eyes becomes cloudy and the patient might lose his or her eyesight. It can be treated surgically by replacing the diseased eye lens with a new artificial lens. So cataract is usually affected the people at the old age. What happens in this disease? The lens of the eyes becomes cloudy and the patient may lose his or her eyesight. How can we correct it? It can be treated surgically by replacing the diseased eye lens with an artificial lens. These defects can also be corrected by taking care of eyes, following corrective measures such as eye exercise and right nutritious diet. So, we have seen by using lens or surgery how can we correct the defects. But it can be corrected by taking care of eyes, the corrective measures such as eye exercise and also the nutritious diet. Now, let us discuss about eye care. It is very important to take care of our eyes. Some of the preventive measures are given below. First one, taking proper diet, which is rich in vitamins, especially vitamin A. So, taking proper vitamin A rich food is one of the preventive measure or one of the eye care. Next, avoiding reading books or watching television in low light. It is not good or it is not safe to read the books or watch television in a low light. Third, exposing the eye to intense light source such as lasers, bright halogen lights or direct sunlight. This is also not good for our eyes. We should not expose our eyes to intense light of lasers or even the direct sunlight. Fourth point, visiting the doctor in case of eye injury or when foreign particles enter the eye. That means if we get any eye injury without taking any self-medicine, we should visit a doctor of eye. Who is the doctor of eye? An ophthalmologist. Similarly, if any particles or foreign particles enter the eye, in that case also we should visit a eye doctor. Some of the corrective measures are: first one, wearing spectacles in case of defect in vision. Second, eating vitamin-rich nutritious diet. Third, visiting a doctor or ophthalmologist immediately in case of any eye problem. Now we will discuss about visually challenged people. There are people who are visually challenged and have either limited vision or no vision. Some of them have lost their vision at birth, while others due to some accident or disease. So here visually challenged people means those who are not able to see. It may be partially or fully. What could be the reasons? Some lose their vision at the time of birth. Some may lose due to an accident or any disease. Visually challenged people can sometimes regain their vision if the defect or damage is in the cornea or the eye lens. There are ways by which the cornea and the lens can be donated, mostly from a dead person. However, if the injury is in the retina or the optic nerve, then these are permanent damages and the person cannot regain their vision. So visually challenged people can also regain their vision, but the defect must be in the cornea or in the lens. So by the eye donation, the cornea and the lens can be donated and it can replace the damage in a visually challenged person. But if the damage is in the retina or in the optic nerve, then the damage is permanent and the person cannot regain their vision. Now let us discuss about Braille system. Braille is a method by which visually challenged people can read and write. This system was invented by Louis Braille, a visually challenged person himself who lost his eyesight at an early age. The Braille system consists of raised dots in patterns that represent both alphabets and numericals. So Braille system is a method by which the visually challenged or blind people can read and write. Who invented this? Louis Braille. He himself was a blind person who lost his eyesight at an early age. The Braille system consists of raised dots and patterns to represent the alphabets and numbers. By feeling the pattern of dots with his or her fingertips, a visually challenged person can read as well as write by making the similar pattern of dots on paper. There are typewriter-like devices that a visually challenged person can use to write on paper using the Braille system. So Braille system consists of raised dots and a typewriter-like device helps the visually challenged persons to write on paper. So students, I hope you have understood the topics very well. But still, if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. I will surely try to solve it as early as possible. Here are some review questions. Please solve it in your notebook. Thank you.